Hey everybody, thanks for watching The Great Green Room. My name is Julia. Today we're going to be looking at Norton and Alpha, written and illustrated by Kristyna Litten. Norton and Alpha follows the story of an android named Norton in a Wall-E-esque sort of world. Not really clear what happened to the humans here. It's not really important to the story though. Early on, he builds himself a robot dog that he names Alpha, and every day he and Alpha go out and they search for interesting odds and ends that they can take back to their workshop and turn into useful gadgets. Well, one day they find something they've never seen before. They don't know what it is, but it looks interesting, so they take it back to their workshop. And Norton proceeds to try to figure out what it is and whether it can be made into something useful, but he ends up just sort of destroying it, so he decides it's not worth anything and throws it out the window. Well, first it rains, and then it's sunny. And the next time he and Alpha go out scavenging, they find a beautiful field of wildflowers, which leads them to conclude that maybe not everything has to be useful. Maybe things can just be beautiful. One of the best things about this book is that it allows the child reading it to feel superior to the main character. Obviously, this thing that Norton finds is a flower. He doesn't know that, but kids will. And not only is that really enjoyable for the kids in a I know something you don't know kind of way, it also allows them to have a dramatic build-up. How is Norton going to figure out what this is? When is that going to happen, so they can anticipate that as the story progresses. The other thing that is really nicely done is the moral. I know you have experienced this. So many children's books think they have to have a moral, whether it's appropriate or not. So on the one hand, you'll often have books that sort of just try to shoehorn a moral in there, even though it doesn't really go. Or else on the other hand, you'll have a moral just sort of laid on with a trowel, which really destroys the enjoyment of the book. This does neither of those things. This is a good story in its own right with a sneakily profound lesson, and is really nicely done. I enjoyed this book a lot. My kids enjoyed this book a lot. I don't know if I would necessarily want to go out and buy it right away, but I would definitely check it out more than once from the library. I encourage you to go place your hold now. I'm going to give Norton and Alpha by Kristyna Litten a 4 out of 5. Thanks for watching The Great Green Room. Make sure you like and subscribe. I also want to hear about your favorite kids' books. Make sure you leave me a comment about them. Thanks a lot.